Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn. I have a twin flame read for you. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you guys. It's a beautiful sunny day out. I'll have to go out and take a nap. I didn't sleep a wink last night. I purged. I had a healing session yesterday. And boy, am I like purging in all different ways. I cried my eyes out. All sorts of little bubbles are coming out of me. Feeling things healing, which is a good thing, except I'm really loopy because I haven't slept. So please forgive me if I trip on my words, because that does happen. I'm going to show you the read before I start so I don't forget. This is the SIRIAN STARSEED deck, the main deck for the read. Okay, let me just clear that a little bit more. Okay, and then here's the complete read in front of you with all the cards. This is a 7-deck read. There's a lot of energy on the table. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. And it is for all of the twin flames, both the masculine and the feminine. It's a combined read, which I'm getting some really cool messages from. So after my session yesterday, I have to tell you, I haven't done a sand art read in a long time, because now when I turn my sand art over, the bubbles get so big that they just stick under the sand and it doesn't fall. I shake it up and the bubbles get small again, but they go right back to the big bubbles. So it's just not working like it used to work. But anyway, before my session yesterday, I hadn't turned it over in a while. So I said, what the heck, I'll turn it over. So I turned it over, and as usual, the big bubbles went up and no sand really came through, just, very minimal. So I just walked away. And when I came back after my session, and I'll tell you about him another time, not today, but when I came back from my session, look what was on the sand art, and this definitely represents his energy. Look how beautiful. That was his energy for sure. So, and this was a beautiful read too. All right, today is October 3rd, 2020. The 3 is the Empress, all about abundance, Gaia, motherly energy. And just from things I've been hearing, a lot of dark mother stuff has been coming up this week. And the day adds up to 17 today. 17 is the star. It's also an 8, which is strength within, strength without, manifesting your dreams, big sports, big business, all that kind of stuff comes up under an 8. But this is the 17 of the star, healing, getting attention, having your dreams come true. And so we have the Empress and the star. It's really beautiful energy for the feminine to really kind of strut her stuff today, or at least feel like she's got control of her life, which I don't at all today since I haven't slept. So it was very interesting because I got up at 4:44 this morning after not being able to sleep. And I cut this read at 5:17. 5 is the Hierophant and 17 is the star, just like the day adds up to 17 today. And at 5:20, 20 is the Judgment, sirens started going on. This is very early in the morning. I don't usually hear sirens, but 5:20, sirens were going. That's expansion and judgment. And also, as I was clarifying the cards there, the Cur of Chalices was coming up. And Cur can represent bad spirits. And that's kind of how I feel today, since I'm so sleepy and since I cried last night. The Cur, besides bad spirits, also means vessel or a cup, a tub. But it also means a mule, and mule came up in another definition today as well. So the mule is a big energy today. It also means to sleep and dog, bush, scrub, because dirt, key, and deaf. So the key of chalices, the key of emotions and heart, the dirt of emotions and heart, the sleep or lack of sleep of emotions and heart, the mule and the dog, and the vessel, of course, the Holy Grail. And I finished clarifying this read at 5:39. 5 is the expansion card of the Hierophant. It's also freedom, expansion, can be conflict for sure, but it's very much about change. And 39 is the Knight of Cups that was upright in this read today. The major arcana for this read were Tower, the Chariot, Alchemy, and after the read was Strength and Shadow. So Shadow is Death, Alchemy is the Temperance card, and Tower and Chariot are Tower and Chariot. So we had 3 cups, 3 wands, 1 pentacle, 1 sword. So a lot of cups and wands, so action and heart-based things. A wand is all about desire and movement. And then we have the court cards were the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. The Page of Wands also came up before the read, and the Knight of Cups came up after the read. This read, we didn't have a whole lot of numbers, but we had triple eights, guys. Very significant. For me, that's kind of referencing the infinity to infinity, because it's like the masculine and feminine both dancing their dance, the 2 eights next to each other, then turning into the infinity. The third is like tips it over. So the code line, well, besides the triple eights, we had 34, which is the 8 of Wands, the number 6 of the Lovers, and then in a lesser sense, just 23, which is the King of Wands, and 46, the 6 of Cups, the Children in the Garden, 67, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles. That was it. The code line was all about spirituality, and the number 4, which is the Emperor. But it's also, that came up with me yesterday as a message to me. As you know, we're always told that things go in 3s, 6s, and 9s for humans. But 4 comes into play many times, and I am getting over and over and over again, it's because the Emperor is God, right? So in order to go to the 4, we have to get to the other side. So, and that parallels with the 4D bridge as well. So that's just a message I've been getting recently, and I have gotten that before as well. And so around spirituality, the code line and the message and the number 4, which is all about stability, building, manifesting survival on this planet, but around spirituality, and then the SP was covered in spirituality, so it was breaking up SP, and then irrituality, which is coming up as being irritated, but also about the chakra system and the rituality of the chakra system, and we'll get into the SP in a minute. So the code line, and before I start the code line stuff, I have to tell you, because when I couldn't sleep last night, I was looking at some of the incoming stuff I had about houses, because I had bought a house and then I canceled it because I didn't like the contract. And then, so I just let it go. I wasn't going to do anything for now, but I happened to look in my mail last night and saw a house that was very unusual for what I've been looking for. So I decided to put in a schedule time to go see it. And so it's so funny because you have to listen to what the code line came up with today after I did that last night. It just parallels with everything I was doing last night. So regarding spirituality and the number 4, the code line has to do with, again, the C, S-I, S-E-E, S-E-A, and the letter C of the Christ or unity consciousness. And it's not about Christianity. It has to do with unity consciousness. The C, the C, the C, the C. The sound of the mule cut off, toggling up to clear the chariot, which is the divine feminine within the masculine, the ascension vehicle, to aid the 4, or the emperor, which is, I just said, was God, right? And then part of the meaning was, for what came up here, was the start price and the sell price. And instead of irrational, the code line here today was irrituality. So again, not ritual, but an irregular ritual, or instead of irrational, irritatingly ritualistic. So, and isn't that what we do when we sell, when we have to sell houses, when we have to sell cars? We hate going through that process of having to to bargain with people who are just trying to manipulate us and lie to us to get us to spend more money, right? So that was one of the messages coming through. To see, and then see estate investment trust came up. See estate investment trust. Clear the chariot. Aid for SP and irretuality. So the SP has a whole lot of different meanings, but mostly it was coming up about the starting price and selling price. But it's also the shore patrol, which is where I was looking at the shore. And what else came up with that? The short program. So it was interesting. SP is starting price, selling price, shore patrol, state police, slow play, service pack, superintendent, and then in Scientology, initialism of suppressive person. Initialism of suppressive person. Then block and substance P came up, or not block and biochem substance P came up, which is a tachykinin, neuropeptide associated with inflammatory process and pain, which is probably very significant for most people because most of us have issues because of inflammatory issues. And then from firearms, soft point came up. From highways, spur came up. Ice skating, short program. And then Sao Paulo from Brazil, and the Socialistic Party in the Netherlands also came up. The left-wing party and their Socialistic Party. And there's a ding for you. So there's something about the Netherlands coming up. All right. Okay. So then EI as in EIEIO came up again. So I looked up Old MacDonald to see why EIEIO is there. So of course the first thing I see was, it's just nonsensical, doesn't have any real meaning. And then another heading said the original song was Old Missouri, which is so funny because I was doing the session with someone from Missouri yesterday, and my son just came home from Missouri in December. So the original Old MacDonald song was Old Missouri, about the parts of a mule. And the mule came up from two different definitions today. Okay? So the EIEIO was the E-I-E-I-O, right? It's the mule, the sound of it. So see it, sage the chariot. So you might want to sage your car. The chariot or the cha riot. The cha can be the number 6 of the lovers riot. The crying riot. To rise to a riot. To fear, father, dude, beaver, sharp riot. After death, E to F, which is the expand, and then the contract, right? For the F is the expansion outside the lines and the need to center yourself again. Our starting price. Special irrituality or irritating ritual. So cha, of course, can be T, but it's also a Korean foot. To come, not crying, weeping, so that comes up again. 6, that, so 6 comes up again. Who, whom, to dawn, to rise, to fear, to be afraid. A father, a dude, a beaver, and sharp all came up with cha. So I started this. Let's see if there's something else that needed to come up. Nope, that was it. So I started this read with the tower reversed, or excuse me, the tower upright. All right, so we have the tower right here. The clarifications on top, and the cards beneath the tower from bottom up were Page of Wands reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Pentacles upright, and the 8 of Swords reversed. So explosive, eruption, epiphany, and drama. After the Page of Wands reversed, perhaps in a temper tantrum or frustration, overworking or not working. I wrote root, it says not working, but it looked like root working. Overworking, root working, juggling, performing to be released suddenly from the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or legacy, withholding their time, money, and effort, and or a new life, loan, or payoff from the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help in the downturn, slowdown, or twist of fate, and the Empress reversed, deceived, or up before dawn, the Empress reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, or Cancer reversed and Libra reversed. Scrooge up to bat, or being told off by a child or message. The Magician reversed, burdened by surrender. The Divine Feminine in 5D world, or the world just upside down. Pisces reversed and Virgo or Gemini reversed. And the Empress reversed, not sharing, or suddenly in debt, or is suddenly owed, or imbalanced due to the circadian rhythm. Maybe off due to people like me who haven't slept all night, or due to ice cream and sleep deprivation, or kids up making noise, or the lion and the bull are after them, those little piggy toes. This little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. But this little piggy ran all the way home, wee, all the way home, okay? So P came up yesterday, and P came up again today. Just saying, someone has to pee a lot. 640, 6 is the Lovers, and then 40 is the Page of Cups. Or someone has changed their hair, perhaps a new style. The Empress reversed is wearing a hat, perhaps, and the Divine Feminine reversed with hair blown out, after Thoth and Chris worked on her. Scrooge hiding behind star, dream, healing, and starry night. Or across the street and behind the tree, hiding, out of options. 1, 2, 3. 1 star, and 1, 2, 3 always comes up as jump. 1 star, a gold one. 2 wands reversed, no options, and 3 cups contemplated, with 1 in reserve. Running out of cups, the cuppeth runneth over. Time out. Behind the trees, by the creek or pond or watering hole, or out taking a whiz in the cold, or watering the garden. Romantic feelings comes up here, and below that was past life relationship. So sweet judgment, announcement, or wake-up call to the Divine Feminine warriors, showing their muscle, their strength, their prowess, their power, in pursuit of happiness and perhaps better arms. Dark night, death becomes her, as a feminine man or masculine woman, and a big arrow being prepped or propped, but the bow may not be big enough. The Page of Pentacles reversed, needy, after giving up boozing, self-sabotage, and or addictions to controlling the outcome, now that the worst is over, in third-party betrayal, as the bliss sets in. The scythe is ready. A vengeful person wants to teach someone a lesson. No more burning flame, no more crying in their cookies or nuts. Done with codependency of hurting each other, whether twin and kids, partner, or other twin. And I just whistled again. Worst of the grim reaper of fairy tales, over in the never-ending story, 2 stories, or Scorpio going after their mark or target practice. The Page of Pentacles reversed and third party suffering in silence or sister, the Divine Masculine no longer using or abusing, the Divine Feminine no longer suffering in silence or neglected. Communication comes up as the card today in the underlying energy. And so Mr. Robinson's neighborhood comes up again. Can you say communication? Overwork, no work, powerless or dependence or financially drained. The Queen of Swords reversed is silent, or dealing with verbal abuse, or is verbally abusive, debt, scam, inequity, and or player gone bad. Got played, fell short, or short on promises, or fell short on energy, or holding back their true desires. Hiding in a superficial world of status and money, or drugs and or sex, due to past life wounds of the wounded warrior, sent to war by family to keep the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine apart, so the family could retain their control over them. That ego is always in the way of true love. Boring true love. No manipulation, no status or competition, no torture or cutting off limbs, no ice picks or death, just boring, all-encompassing, can't live without each other, basic instinct, true love. At 7:15, which is the Chariot and the Devil. The 8 of Pentacles reversed, overwork or no work. all or nothing, the world complete, and the King of Pentacles upright is over the loss, regret, dumping a load, their cookies, crying, purging, pushed to the emotional limit. At 7:19, which is then the Chariot and the Sun, they're over dumping a load, cookies, crying, purging, pushed to their emotional limit, manipulation and no tools, or tools that have been broken or stolen, or insecure with the messenger of truth rushing in with Excalibur. Proof the X had the weapon. The Knight of Swords with the world backing them up, as in basic instinct, pretending to be the other the whole time. Pisces upright, Gemini reversed, and Virgo reversed. The Knight in shining armor suddenly rushes in to correct the inequity without option in the situation. Romantic feelings, and the worst is now over as the bliss sets in. And communication, the Christ consciousness communication, unity. Christ, O Sophia, O Solo Mio. The recent past is the Eight of Wands upright in energetic exchange of the Dark Knight and the Hermit with light face with the Hermit with light face to face in 5D connection, third party through work reaping rewards of emotional fulfillment. The foundation here, or at the root of the matter, is the Three of Cups upright, reunion, coming together, celebration, socializing, with the world reversed and the sealed divine feminine in another dimension. Sudden explosion, eruption, epiphany, drama, or orgasm as the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of, oh, I thought there was two there. The Queen of Wands, so the sealed divine feminine in another dimension, with a sudden explosion, eruption, epiphany, or drama queen, the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Wands with Scorpio upright and Pisces reversed, uncomfortable energies and or emotions of loss, shame, or guilt. The central energy at the heart here is the Queen of Cups reversed with the King of Cups upright, Libra, or justice, or divorce, and Fool free from the Page of Swords upright and the Page of Cups upright, or Libra and Aries with kids, or Fool stepping up with a message of love. Challenged by the Chariot reversed, in a state of emergency, or breakup, breakdown, breakthrough, or break in, or someone broken in, or car issues, or move or trip canceled, or the Queen of Cups reversed is not ascending, or the challenge being Cancer reversed. The Knight of Cups proposes to defend their honor, to stand up and fight for the impossible dream. The Sun, the kids, exposure, or Leo, knowing and keeping to themselves. The wounded warrior surrender, dissatisfied, or unhappy alone, or two unhappy campers, or one gives up and the other is just arrogant. The Knight of Wands reverse player may be paralyzed, stunned, fell off their horse, impatient to get there, and no longer patient, or losing patience, or fallen angel, or Sagittarius reversed. Withholding time, money, and effort, perhaps information exposed from the King of Swords upright, feeling guilt and shame, or suffering in silence, or sister, or can't sleep, or just up all night. The King of Pentacles whittling down their options on a journey to emotional fulfillment with third party through work, and now crowning in the present moment is the Four of Wands upright, the home, without partner or connection at a distance, not face to face, with the King of Swords, star, healer, dreamer, dream girl, or healed, or Aquarius, Emperor, or King of Swords. The Emperor in energetic exchange or expression of feelings or desires or arrows of love, with the Knight of Swords, messenger of truth, in separation or heartbroken, Queen of Cups reversed, released from her prison, home standing up to player, Sagittarius, fallen angel, or fending them off post-war with PTSD and looting. The High Priestess on journey or piggyback ride for wee, all the way home. Getting the scoop on the twins or kids, or catching the liar, cheat, or thief, or runner in the act and blocking their escape at 7:49, which is the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, the Get Your Wish card. At 7:50, which is then a 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups is upright here. The Nine of Cups is reversed in the read. The 10 is upright. So the Hierophant in the Tarot Sexual Magic is very narcissistic energy, which is the only reason I bring up that word in association with the Hierophant, because the normal Hierophant isn't necessarily at all narcissistic, but this one is. So the narcissistic Hierophant reversed is out of options between the King of Swords upright and the twins and or kids loving each other, being good to each other. Knowing she is refusing advances at the gate, the Divine Masculine being told where to go and what to do, perhaps to end a nightmare or Nightmare on Elm Street, or party planner, realtor, and the King of Pentacles without a peaceful place to be, scaling down or found the one, dumping multiple emotions or loads and or emotional attachments, or one big purge, or wee, all the way home. A wee here and a wee there, here a wee, there a wee, everywhere a wee. Old McMule had a farm. Oh. Dumped for a load, or got or sold for a song, but didn't get the girl, afraid to be broken in. Soon is alchemy reversed with oil and water, Atlas burden, back-breaking work, resistance training or yard work at home, the Page of Wands frustrated with temper tantrums and wee-wees or uninspired, in conflict with others, perhaps neighbors, or fallen angel and losing patience. Suffering in silence or sister or up all night, hung out to dry, blow-dried or seeing new perspectives with the Emperor receiving the Ace of Wands, sex or a new project, from the Knight of Wands reversed, fallen angel or Sagittarius left out or kicked out in the cold. And that could be someone with injuries or illness as well. Issues at work getting along, or financial issues, or quit to find emotional fulfillment, or end family while all are happy where they are at the moment. Sagittarius reversed, Capricorn upright, Aries upright here. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Six of Pentacles reversed today, the imbalance of not sharing, of debt, scam, inequity of a situation. The Queen of Pentacles with the worst over and the bliss in split, divide, lie, and BS. Or pulling the truth card, on guard. The Knight of Swords reversed, holding back in a breakup with the Devil reversed, or X in detox in a split. Capricorn reversed and Gemini reversed here, or Queen of Pentacles upright and Knight of Swords reversed, head to head, or harsh words or lies weighing heavily on the Queen of Pentacles upright. Calling in your soulmate and then give your relationship a chance came up for the twin flames. Around the twin flames, the King of Swords is upright in energetic exchange. That's the arrows of love, expressing feelings and desires, or a lot of back and forth, whether it's communication or travel. It's just a lot of energy back and forth, including ziplining, things like that. Around the twin flames, the King of Swords is upright in energetic exchange with the past announcements, wake-up calls, expressing a lot of feelings, looking back and announcing them all. Juggling, performing, keeping balls up in the air, in breakaway from marriage, contract, establishment, religion, or Taurus reversed, or performing spiritually, alternative thinker, but blocked by stubborn Taurus and or Aquarius. Juggling shared energy, breaking away from the past, trying to block announcements or judgments, or refusing to wake up when called to action. The block here for the masculine is the Knight of Wands reversed, right? The player. Fallen or paralyzed with fear at 820, which is strength and judgment, right? So the Knight of Wands reversed is the player energy of the fallen angel, or they fell off their horse or fell off the wagon, or paralyzed with fear, impatient to offer growth or a project or sex to the Emperor, but rejected every time. At 821 now, we have the strength and the world, the completion, and perhaps left crying or injured, tossed out in the trash or with the trash. Spirituality comes up, the special chakra rituality, the love partnership, even more so, and teaching and learning. The Fool free to walk on the edge, perhaps away from the King of Wands affections at 825, which is strength, and the Knight of Wands, who's reversed in this read. The Page of Cups upright, with their heart open wide to him, the King of Wands, but he just ignored them, holding another. The Page of Cups insecure, and without the tools to deal with the King of Wands dumping them, purging, or pushed to their emotional limits, or peeing or sweating a lot, or dumped an emotional load, caught in the Mary Magdalene Buttercup yellow cup. The Page of Cups innocent love, dissatisfied dumping emotional attachments or multiple loads on the journey, the pursuit of happiness, with work issues or third party through work, without a choice, etherically connected to them. Weak Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, the lion or white Bengal tiger, and the lamb, the King of Pentacles, without peace during or dumping emotional attachments, to Leo reversed and Cancer reversed, or egomaniac who's broken in, or weak or needing courage in the state of emergency, the devil reversed detoxing in ego death, or Leo reversed, Aries reversed, or Sagittarius reversed, and Capricorn reversed, taking a risk, passing downloads with people watching them, to the Knight of Cups, offering love in reunion and or to a group coming together. Leo reversed, Cancer reversed, Gemini reversed, Virgo reversed, Aries upright, Pisces upright, and Capricorn reversed, all here. Or someone's going away party. The Fool, Aries, or Knight or King of Wands giving hugs goodbye, or Pisces child flings himself into his arms before he goes or leaves on a journey, perhaps to find work or the pursuit of happiness. Everyone in tears, perhaps. The King of Wands upright, the King of Pentacles upright, the Page of Cups upright, and the Knight of Cups upright here. And or two separate parties, like if someone broke up, it's like that, like they had to have two separate parties because they didn't want to do it together. Two separate parties where the other group is the King of Cups upright, a judge or official, and the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, perhaps with or without the Queen of Cups reversed. The Page of Wands reversed, perhaps grounded for not getting their work done, performing for tricks to release themselves from their prison or tower, explosion, and drama. Suddenly coming together for restitution with the King of Swords upright in energetic exchange or expression of feelings with the Queen of Cups reversed. The challenge being here blocks to ascension or broken down, broken up, broken through, or broken in. Impatient fallen player, the Knight of Wands reversed, at home with the Page of Cups upright opening their heart to the King of Wands upright. Leo, Sag, or Aries. Detoxing, or Capricorn reversed, taking a risk at love. Suddenly in energetic exchange with the Messenger of Truth, coming together or in reunion with the Queen of Cups reversed at home and challenged by a card that broke down, or a breakdown in communication, or just a breakdown in general, or a break up, break through, break in, whatever, or Cancer reversed, and it can be someone who's dealing with cancer as well, or knows someone who's dealing with cancer, the inequity of not alchemizing. When the Page of Cups opened their heart and was ignored, the King of Swords upright fell off the wagon or was paralyzed with fear of true love, ego death, detoxing, taking risks, and being love, all of their worst fears in order to come together in joy at 850, which is strength, and the 10 of Cups, which was upright. So that's emotional fulfillment. So I'm going to pull you an energy card to see what comes up for you guys. Where are we? We're at 3344. Another plug for me. Yay. Okay. 3344 they're both power numbers. 11, 33, and 40. 11, 22, 33, and 44 are power numbers in the numerology book, The Divine Triangle. 11 is very spiritual. 22 is much more materialistic related, but they're all, they require twice as much from you, but they give you twice as much in return. The 33, of course, is the Christ vibration, and the 44 is considered the Atlas, the weight of the world upon your shoulders. So, for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? For all the twins today, especially for the sleepless ones. Sleepless, anyone sleepless in Seattle there? So let's see here. So for everybody watching, best and highest good of all this concern. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for all the twins? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. We have 2 cards that came out. Let me show you the bottom of the deck first. We have Angel of Love, which is 49. That's the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card, but that was reversed today, okay? So there may be a child, and this can be the Pisces, the Page of Cups that was upright in the read, but the 49 was reversed, so they're not getting their wish, which was coming up in the read, that the Page of Cups is upright with an open heart, but the King of Wands wasn't paying any attention to them. Underneath that is the appreciation of the Devil card here, so the need to show appreciation. So this one's showing love and appreciation, but who's not, right? Is it the King of Wands not showing appreciation, or are the parents not showing this loving child appreciation? Okay, because this could be a mother and a father or a grandfather here. 53 is the Knight of Swords, so it could be an older man or a grandfather who's the one rushing in with the truth. Okay, and this could be, you know, a father and 2 daughters as well, so it can be all different combinations. That's the underlying energy. What came out for you guys are these 2 cards, the 19 of the Sun, and obviously the masculine, resting and rejuvenating, perhaps getting some sun. And the 24, which is the end of karma. It's also the Queen of Wands, with one window that's fallen out, but there's always other opportunities out there, other doors and other windows, right? Actually, the hallway came up today, actually. I forgot to say that. Oh, because Hallis is H-A-L, Isis came up. So frozen halls, like Akashic Records, but also they can reference the Hall of Isis if someone has a picture of Isis somewhere in their hall. So that's coming up. But the 24 is the Queen of Wands, and it's the Omega, which is the end of karma on a community level, which is the information I've been given, and 81 being the end of karma on a more worldwide scale. So here we have, right, this is masculine taking a break and a feminine energy here with alternative options, perhaps walking away to check out some new inspiration or a new passion. Okay, I hope you liked that read. I like that one. Make sure you drink your water, guys, and be good to yourselves. Get your rest like me. I think I'm going to go outside. It's so pretty outside. I might just take a blanket and just go fall asleep outside in the sun. So drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Be good to yourselves, guys, and rise and be loved. Bye.